Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Irish Guy. I'm Jesse. I'm here with you today to give you a few things. Michelle Gibson. You guys got to get over and check out Michelle Gibson's channel. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll leave a link in the comments. I'll leave a link in this and that. She has been covering some topics that I've thought about myself. So when you look at the Devil's Tower in South Dakota, North Dakota, wherever that is, I've always looked at that and saw a stone monument. Well, a couple of years ago, I was coming across stuff on YouTube, and now there is so much garbage on YouTube, but there's so much good stuff too, because I came across some channels that were claiming that monument is not a monument at all. It's not made out of stone. It's petrified wood. Now, if you've ever been close up with rocks and wood and been out in nature, you kind of realize that wood, it petrifies and it turns into stone. Now, this isn't an example of petrified wood, but if you go out and you do a lot of digging and a lot of searching for rocks like I have, you come across some of the darndest things. And the other day I came across a rock that was in the middle of the river, and I picked it up, and now the water is receded because it's a little drier. And I picked up the rock and it had been cut. So this rock that I found in the middle of the river has been cut, and it has saw striations on it. This was in the middle of the river, folks, in the middle of the Mississippi. Very odd. So I brought it home. But anyway, so you find a lot when you're out there digging and getting down and dirty, and just think about it on a grander scale, you guys. Think about us. Think about all the history that we've ever been told is a lie. It's a lie. It is a lie. It is written by the people who win. It is written by the victors. It is written by the people who have the power and the money to write these books. So I would say that Michelle Gibson is probably one of the best, if not the best, most academic. So good. And she speaks like an academic. These aren't conspiracy theories, you guys. We've got to wake up. We've got to wake up and smell the coffee and look at some of these monuments. Wandering Wolf, get over and see Wandering Wolf too. But we've got to see these things. History's told us everything that we know. We need to learn some of this stuff on our own. We got to learn some of this stuff on our own, my brothers and sisters. We got to go do some investigating and digging ourselves. The last couple days have been trying hard. And I've been really worried about what people thought and all this. But today I went through my friends on Facebook and I deleted a bunch of people. And I thought about, I unsubscribed from a lot of people. And I blocked a lot of people. I'm going through and I'm not wasting time anymore. I'm not going to spend time pussyfooting around with people who just don't have any respect for the mission, the recovery mission, which we do by the grace of God. We do by the forgiveness of God. We do by the forgiveness of God, the Creator, with the divine Creator. However you see the divine Creator is up to you, because it's your personal faith, my brothers and sisters. The books that I'm reading are for knowledge, wisdom, understanding, enlightenment, discernment, kindness, love, compassion. It's for all those things and to learn those things. But the book itself isn't saving my life. The book itself isn't helping me in tough times, right? When I'm out in the world and I think about taking a drug, a lot of times we can look to our book, but it's not there every single time like God is. Today, October 27th, I'm getting a little fired up. All of us have our own battle to win. The battle between the material view of life and the spiritual view. Something must guide our lives. Will it be wealth, pride, selfishness, greed, or will it be faith, honesty, purity, and selfishness, love, and service? Each one of us has a choice. We can choose good or evil. We can choose both. Are we going to keep striving until we win the battle? If we can win victory, we can believe that even God in his heaven will rejoice. Amen. So I pray today that I may choose the good and resist the evil, and I pray that I will not be a loser in the battle for righteousness. I pray that I may choose the good and resist the evil, and I pray that I will not be a loser in the battle for righteousness. So, getting a little kickback, but that's okay. If you like the messages, like them. If you don't like them. And if you're not into this type of stuff, you're not into recovery, then hit the road. We don't need you around. If you're not conducive to positivity, kindness, all that stuff, that's what I mean. So if you feel like I've offended you some way and you want to get out now. If you feel like you want to leave and then come back, I'm okay with that. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm just telling you that I'm not going away, and I'm not going to stop preaching the message that I believe to be true. And what I believe to be true is a personal relationship with God. I had one of my sponsees tell me the other day, through the grapevine, that I preach too much God. It's too much. And I thought, man, I do go on Facebook a lot and post the 24 hours a day reading. I post a recovery reading every day in a video. I do that. And I thought to myself, well, if anybody out there sees one of those messages and stays sober, then I've done my job, right? We've done our job. But if somebody, for some reason, I don't post them because I feel like I'm preaching too much God, and somebody doesn't see something, he doesn't stay sober, then that's a direct cause and effect, right? So if I do one thing and it helps people, I got to keep doing it so it'll keep helping people, right? And even though it might not be what I want to do or what I think I need to do or whatever, it's time to buckle up, pull up our bootstraps, tighten our belt, and get into the seat in this roller coaster, if you will. And we got to fight back. We got to stand up and fight back against these people, forces, powers, everything that they want to do to shut us down and to stop us from talking. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. Love you guys.